I get to ask you two questions.
Okay, cool.
The first question I want to ask you is sort of what characteristic do you have that is like Claire's, and what characteristic of Claire's do you wish you would have?
Ooh, I think I'm. What am I like, Claire? I think I'm pretty outspoken.
I would agree,
At
but I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
I think, what do I wish I had of hers? I think she's probably better in a crisis than I am. I can get a little bit flustered sometimes.
And she's gutsy. Yeah.
She's definitely gutsy, but she's calm. She's calm in a crisis.
Yeah.
I could do with a bit more calm in a crisis mode.
Okay. And the second question is, you know, in a world today, there are like top 10 lists for everything from songs to, you know, fashion to like hot actors or actresses, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And yet there's so many things to think about in the world. And if you could pick three things that you wish people would give more thought to, what would they be?
God, putting themselves in other people's shoes. I think empathy is seriously lacking in the world today.
Yeah.
A lot of us are very fortunate to have been born in countries or in families that automatically put us in a place of privilege. And somehow there has become this, well, I guess it's always been there, but there's an idea that, you know, if you weren't born into this place of privilege, somehow you're not, your life isn't of as much value, and that's
Right.
just disgusting.
Yeah.
So I wish people would give more thought to that.
Yeah.
I also think that people need to think about the environment. It's like if the Earth is not working and functioning healthily, then we're not going to be here. So, yeah, there's a slight disconnect that we're all interconnected. People, animals, plants. Everything's interconnected, and we need to be aware of that and stop polluting, stop consuming so much. So yeah, that would be that. I'm getting on my soapbox now. The third one, you know, I think the other thing is I think that we need to start changing the education system. So, you know, art, creativity, the things that don't seem important, the things that don't initially seem like they're money-making things, that those are appreciated more, because I think everyone needs to dream, and if you can, you know, allow your mind to dream, then I think that also bleeds into empathy more. So that would be my things. I don't know.
Well, those are awesome. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. So these questions are coming from the fans. I get to ask you two.
Okay.
One is, what characteristic do you have of Jamie's? And what characteristic of Jamie do you wish you had?
The characters I have that Jamie has is that I sweat a lot. Are seen to in here.
It's about 150 degrees.
And Jamie does tend to sweat a lot as well. But one character, and what was the other one? The characters that we don't share?
Right, one that you wish you had.
You know, I mean, his love, his loyalty, his strength of character. You know, he's a pretty good guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rumor has it. Yeah.
Apparently so. Yeah.
So the other thing that we wanted to ask was, you know, in today's world, there's so many things that get to be like top 10 lists, you know, songs, fashions, you know, actors, clothes. And I'm wondering, given sort of all the things that go on in today's world, if you could pick three things that you wish people gave more thought to, three things you wish were on a top list that people could think about.
Wow. Cool. You know, I guess, you know, climate change, you know, all these things. I think tolerance and empathy, probably. You know, it's a
very similar list to Katrina's, so there you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess that's why we get on. We live in, you know, a world that's ever changing, and certainly, you know what, Outlander. Not to go too far ahead of ourselves, but we're going to be doing season 4 soon, and it's about the creation of America. You know, that very much is the beginnings of America, and it's right now, I think, interesting to compare the two.
Thank you so much. you.